Hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ, and I just recorded a video that was completely wasted. I tend to do that, and I hate it. Yeah, I'm so disappointed in myself. No reason, no wonder I hate myself so much. I'm a disappointment to myself. I can't imagine how disappointing I am to all of you. So, there's that. Alright, so we've got a Lego video for y'all. Still doing it. Still doing it. Brick sketches. We're on Brick Set. We're here on Brick Set. Taking a look at a short-lived theme, apparently. Brick sketches. Oh. Yeah. July of 2020 to... Oh. 3 of them were released. 4? 2021 and 2021 to 2022. Yeah. Alright, well, let's take a look at these. First, we've got Batman. Fuck off. I mean, seriously. The Caped Crusader is not really that entertaining anymore. Okay, what do we got? Oh, look at that. $16.99. $17. What? 20 euros? RRP inflated. $21. 24. What? Oh, those price to par ratios are terrible. 14.8C, 17.4C. These are pre-generated before the sets are even finalized in terms of, before the sets are even released. They pre-generate this shit without even thinking. And yeah. So the Batman one is... There we go. Oh, and he's got this grin on his face, which is kind of cool. This is fugly, honestly. I can't look at this I can't take this seriously, honestly. So you got Batman wearing, obviously, his helmet, mask thing. He's got the white eyes, skin-colored pieces. Okay, so the yellow background is a nice contrast to the black helmet pieces, but the problem with this set, and this will become more of a thing when we go down the line, but the problem with this set immediately, and I think it goes on for the entire line, too many fucking studs that are just sitting there waiting for something to be plugged onto them. There's so many studs that are left open here, and I don't know why. Yeah, this is ugly. It truly looks ugly. I would never thought I'd say that about Batman, but this is terrible. It's like Lego. Why would you release something without ironing things out first? Speaking of iron, we'll get to Iron Man soon. But this looks bad! It's truly bad! I mean, why? This gives Batman a new name. Badman. I mean, seriously, it's that terrible. Ugh, let's move on. This is making me want to puke. Oh, and the First Order Stormtrooper is no different. $17, 20 euros. Oh, the prices are the same for all 4 of these, actually. Well, price to par ratios, fuck it. So you've got the white helmet piece as well as part of the chest armor against a red background, which looks pleasing, honestly, but at the same time, it just looks like he's got this blank stare. Well, it's a stormtrooper. He's got black visor sort of thing going on. And, yeah, it's actually kind of unpleasant. I don't like this at all. The again, the fucking... While there are some smooth bits here and there are still all of these fucking studs. Too many fucking studs just left there. As if Lego didn't even give two shits. They were going to charge up to $20 for this shit regardless. What? Lego, you don't do that. This is terrible. Alright, let's move on to the Joker, and things are getting really stupid. The price to part ratio seems to get less and less as the sets progress, so let's take a look at the Joker. Oh, the prices are the same themselves. What the fuck? Oh, that is cringeworthy. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Oh god, the Joker looks abysmal. And it's not just the studs, it's just the look of the thing. Now he's got the lime green background, which I'm fine with. He's got the green hair, regular green hair, the white, grease paint face, whatever you want to call it. He's got these weird, serious-looking eyes. Also, those tail-looking pieces. You'll recognize those from Kopaka Uniter's sword. In green as eyebrows. The mouth just looks... well, it's a mouth, but it looks gross. He's got his teeth showing, and it looks like he needs to brush them. He's got the purple outfit thing exposed as well on his shoulders, and yeah, oh, that face though. That fucking face. Now, I get it, he's supposed to be a demented clown guy, I suppose, but this is fugly, even for a Lego picture-esque type of thing. This is just terrible. What? What the fuck even is this? It's an abomination begging for apocalypse, and trust me, we're getting there, it seems. Well, this is terrible! Oh! If you want the price to part ratios, look it up yourself. It's on fucking Bricklink. BB-8. I never understood the hype behind BB-8. I thought he was just a soccer ball droid meant just for the kids, mostly as a droid for the kids to grasp upon. Okay, so there's a dark gray background, there's a couple of random white studs. One off to one side and off to the other side. What? Okay, so BB-8 is white with gray and orange and even black on his head. It looks like he's got a target reticle, a sniper scope target reticle in orange on his body. That is weird. I never noticed that before. Is BB-8 being targeted? Probably. Still got the problem with the studs, but at least his head is mostly smoother. I mean, you got one stud. Okay, it's two studs that are exposed, and the one you don't even look at all that much. But there's still too many studs that are exposed. There's a lot of smooth bits, but hey. Okay, this is probably less fugly because it's a droid, it's a robot, so it doesn't fucking matter. What? Okay, the price is different here. For Europe, at least, it's €16.99 euros. It's the same price as $16.99, dollars, whatever. But, and the inflated price is even less by $1, it looks like, euro, what? But the price to par ratio is the same, 9.9C for both. Lego, stop pre-generating this garbage. Okay, so there's a wave 2 apparently that lasts from 2021 to 2022. There's 4 of them. So let's take a look. Mickey fucking Mouse. Okay, so the prices are at least even, I guess you could say. $16.99, $16.99. Again, the Europeans are still getting screwed. Ugh. 14.4C, 14.4C. Again, that's terrible. Mickey Mouse. Oh! I hate Mickey Mouse. He's an annoying piece of shit and needs to burn. Wow, and he looks fugly. He looks kind of emotionless on this background. It's got this red background on top of a white layer as well. He's got those fucking ears. Too many studs are open on those ears. He's got that stupid ass bow in yellow on his chest. He looks like an abomination. Sent from hell. Sent from Doom hell, I guess you could say. Whatever. I haven't played Doom in a while. His nose. This is an abomination. Literally. That begs for, as I said, apocalypse. This is disgusting. I absolutely hate these. This one looks terrible. It's just ugh. And Minnie Mouse, same price, but the price to part ratio 12.1C, 12.1C. Why? That's not okay, Lego. Don't do that. Oh, she looks even emotionless and expressive-less. Okay, are those pieces right next to her eyes supposed to be her, like, eyelashes? Because they don't really represent eyelashes. Her head's the same build as Mickey Mouse, the yellow background on top of the white layer. Her dress, I guess, that top portion of her dress that is visible, decent, I guess, for something this flat. But, and she's got the red bow on her head, which the bow looks fine. That itself can be released as a poly bag of some sort, promotional, in-store exclusive, I guess you could say. You could take your kids to the store, they build this there and take it home. We've done that before. I've done it with this little car. This Toys R Us police car. Good luck getting that. You can find all the parts on Bricklink. Fuck off. But this Minnie Mouse, she looks just as bad as Mickey Mouse. I can't tell which one is worse. They're both awful, and they're wasting time in this video, so let's just move on. As I said, we will be getting to Iron Man. He's same price, but the price is even low. The price to part ratio is even lower. 8.5C for both regions. What? Well, here's Iron Man. He's... oh my god, what the fuck? There's something seriously wrong about this Iron Man. He's got a dark azure and I guess slightly white and blue background on top of a white layer. Behind his mask helmet thing, it's got a little bit of the shoulders, chest armor sticking out. It's mostly just the mask helmet thing. He's got the, wait a minute, what? Oh, okay. So, he's got white eyes showing through, but there's also blue on top and bottom. That looks cancerous. This, I'm starting to get indigestion looking at this, and this makes me want to vomit. You fucked Iron Man, Lego! You fucked Iron Man with this fucking picture-looking thing that's supposed to be like something you hang on your wall with the other 7 you buy. Why? Tony Stark would be ashamed. Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, as Iron Man, would be ashamed of this piece. Just as you should be ashamed of it, Lego. And anyone who bought this should be ashamed if they waste their money on this piece of crap. Okay, so we don't have drum lacquered gold, because this is supposed to be a budget set, obviously. But we do have the dark red. We got a little bit of black as well, but the gold is replaced with just yellow, or Keat orange. I guess that makes sense considering the comic book version, the original comic of Iron Man just had red and yellow, no gold. So, at least it's shaped decently, I suppose, for a flat picture. It's supposed to be like a flat version of a 3D pic. I don't know. But this also just looks terrible. And again, studs, but there's mostly flat and smooth bits on this set. But there's also the fucking the studs. The studs are making this series of sets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And the more I look at this Iron Man one, the more angry I'm getting and the more triggered I seem to be getting too. This one triggers me the most because Iron Man 2 is my favorite Iron Man movie out of the three. Yeah, fuck you. Okay, the last one is Miles Morales, the most forgettable Spider-Man of all the Spider-Mans, I'd say. I didn't even get the buildable construction figure of Miles Morales. I just got the Spider-Man one, and Venom, obviously, from that first wave. Okay, the price is still the same, $16.99, same thing in euros. But the price to part ratio is 7.9C. So, what? This doesn't make any sense. 7.9C for both? Okay, let's take a look at this. Wait a minute. Chris. So is Chris is the only person responsible for all 8 of these abominations. Chris McVeigh. Chris McVeigh! Why? You should have known better. These should have never left the prototype stage, if there was such a prototype stage. Dude, Chris, you're a better designer than this. These all are terrible. I mean, the BB-8 one is not great, but at least it's better than the other 7. And I haven't even looked at the Miles Morales ones. Oh. Okay, so if you're trying to do Spider-Man with a hoodie, it's... Oh, this looks abysmal, too. There's some teal background on top of the grayish-white, eggshell-white layer. So you've got what's essentially Venom Spider-Man with a red hood, and that's kind of interesting. But it's not Venom Spider-Man from Spider-Man 3. Yeah, I like Spider-Man 3, the Sam Raimi movie. I know a lot of people don't like that one, but I think it's fine. I still own my copy of it. Thank you very little. The hoodie is not well designed. I mean, the studs are still there. There's studs on the mask of Spider-Man as well. The eyes, the white eyes, are way too big. I mean, it's Spider-Man. What do you expect? The shoulder portions of the hoodie are just simple as fuck. There's also 2 little white dangly bits. They're supposed to be like, I don't know, the strings for the hoodie. So you're... And, this looks bad. This really looks bad. Also, if you leave these out on display on your wall or whatever, and you get dust, without dusting, obviously, for the longest time, if you get dust inside that area of the either side of the mask, towards the back of the inside of the thing, good luck dusting that, because there's going to get dust stuck in there like mad. This is a bad set. This is a bad theme. And these are all of these are licensed. Now, obviously, the Marvel characters, the Star Wars characters, the DC characters, those are all licensed through Marvel and DC. So Marvel DC would get most of that money. But I imagine Disney would get 100% of the funds from the Mickey and Minnie Mouse ones. I still can't tell which one I hate the most. They both look terrible, equally. I honestly don't know what to say about that. It's just abysmal. But Chris McVeigh, you should have known better than to design 8 of these and all by yourself? Impressive, sure, but at the same time, these are still bad. These are bad sets. And as you know, the price to part ratios obviously are pre-generated garbage that no one in their right mind would believe that these price to part ratios are accurate at all. These are pre-generated before the sets are even boxed, shipped to the stores, and bought by a customer. If you have any of these, if not all 8 of these, well, at least you're giving, Chris McVeigh some notoriety, I suppose. And at least he got paid by Lego. So I guess there's that. Oh, look. The Minnie Mouse one is valued used at $11. Value new, $11.77. The BB-8 one is value used at $5. That's a bargain price right there. You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that none of these are valuable. They're just dust collectors, and you really don't need any more dust collectors, especially if these are going to be on your wall. I'd rather have, posters on my wall, for example. Like over there. Golly poster. Framed. Yep. Rather have that there. My Okoto Island map poster from the first polybag set of G2. That's still here. I had to tape it because it's split in half. Horizontally. But I'd rather have this on the wall than this thing. Than these 8 pieces of shit. Oh, wow. So all of these are abysmal piles of garbage. The most common problem, other than the price to part ratio, is it's just the aesthetic. What is it? The studs. The studs are too visible. There's too many studs on every single one of these fucking things. And what, Chris, you could have done something to remove that. You could have made smoother bits, or could have at least asked Lego if they would be willing to print some, or not print, but injection mold some smoother parts for the smooth thing. This makes me want to kill myself. These are terrible sets, and they're all licensed, of course, so that's the problem. Maybe that's part of the problem. Oh my god. 2,080 people own the Batman set. 2,506 own the First Order Stormtrooper one. And for the Batman set, 613 people actually want this. You want this garbage? How dare you? You don't really want this shit, trust me. This is garbage incarnate. This belongs in the trash bin, in a fire pit. Pour the gasoline on all 8 of them. Light a match. Burn them. Let them burn. Because these are terrible. They just look awful. And you know what? You're better off just watching the Star Wars or Batman or fucking Marvel movies than buying this shit, because this is shit. And also, when it comes to the Disney characters, Mickey and Minnie Mouse, you're better off watching whatever cartoon they're from in terms of Disney cartoons. But yeah, this is traumatizingly bad. I'm especially hooked on trying to figure out which one I hate the most out of the Mickey and Minnie Mouse ones. I mean, at least Minnie Mouse has the bow on her head, and it looks cute, I suppose. Simple build, but hey. But she still looks just as bad as Mickey Mouse here. Mickey Mouse is an annoying piece of shit, and you know what? So is Minnie sometimes. But I just can't get behind these fucking pieces of shit. These are trash. These are garbage. Set them on fire. Do whatever you have to do to get rid of them. Even just take them to a fucking resale shop and get some money. Get some money to trade in for Bionicles, for example. Actually, if you really want something that's Marvel related, get one of the buildable construction figures. Get the Iron Man figure from a few years ago. Get Venom, Spider-Man, Miles Morales if you're so inclined. Wolverine. Wolverine's a pretty awesome set. Get the Green Goblin. Get Batman. Get Captain America. These buildable construction figures are worth more than these, all 8 of these combined. That's how bad this shit is. These flat pieces of shit are disrespectful to the legacy of the characters that they're trying to represent. Even Mickey and Minnie Mouse here are disrespected by Lego with these picturesque representations. They look terrible. And there's just no excuse for it. Well, I'm glad they stopped making these things. I'm glad Chris McVeigh moved on to something else. But yeah, this was a short-lived theme. Only 2 waves, 4 sets each. That shows that they're not good. Nobody actually wants this shit. They just say they want it because, well, they're a Lego elitist. They have to stick with Lego and nothing else. They have to buy everything from Lego. Duck Bricks probably has these sets already because why not? And I don't know about Jang, but he'd probably agree with me with all the studs being present. Yeah, fuck these sets, and fuck Lego for releasing these sets. It's like, how did these slip past the chain of command after they were complete? It's like, oh, they're licensed sets, it's gonna give us money. Yeah, well, fuck you, Lego. That's not... Stop thinking about money all the time. It's unhealthy. Think about what your customers actually want. Think. Just think instead of act. Bastards. Well, that's basically it. I mean, all of these are, at the very least, they tried to do something interesting and innovative with Lego parts by making, like, just the picturesque representations of characters that people love. I mean, I don't really understand why people are actually fans of Miles Morales or even BB-8. Even BB-8 is a problematic droid, but at the same time, I can't complain about BB-8 that much because at least he's popular. Whatever. Oh. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this long, drawn-out video. I had a lot to say about the brick sketches. This doesn't look like a sketch. These look like abominations begging for apocalypse. And yes, we're getting there, trust me. That's all I'll say about that. Batman, First Order Stormtrooper, the Joker, BB-8, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Iron Man, and Miles Morales. If there was a third wave, that's when people need to start asking questions. It's like, why do we need this? Who were these made for? They were made for fans. They were made for Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and Disney fans. But I don't think any fans who actually watch the movies or watch the shows or whatever, give a damn about these Lego sketches, brick sketches. You're better off drawing your own brick-built representation of Batman or the Joker or whatever. Hell, you're better off building your own take on these god-awful things, because these things could have started a trend in the Lego fandom. Design your own brick sketches. And I don't think it did. I don't think it did, because I imagine Chris McVeigh got a lot of flack for designing these pieces of shit. And he was approached by Lego executives and told, okay, move on from this. We gotta get you on something else. So here, take a look at this. Oh yeah, I want to design something like that. Yeah, so that's basically all there is to it. The price to part ratios are pre-generated garbage. That's all there is to it. These are obviously no longer in print. They're no longer being sold, except on eBay, probably. So if you really want these for some godforsaken reason, you're, again, a Lego elitist. You gotta have everything. That's just stupid, but hey. Yeah, at the very least, I can recommend... Okay, I can't consciously recommend any of these with a straight face. Maybe Minnie Mouse, but... No, I just can't do that. At the very least, BB-8. If you're a BB-8 fan, you might like this, but at the same time, it looks like he's got a fucking targeting reticle on his abdomen, or whatever the fuck that is. As if he's about to get sniped by a sniper. Laser sniper, Alright, well that's it for this video. I will see you all later tonight with a episode of Moha Back to Basics. Stay tuned for more videos. I am TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks later. Have a good fucking day, and peace.